Elizabeth DeLuca. Does that name ring a bell to you? Maybe you've heard that someplace. Probably haven't because I had never heard of her before. But I was reading an article from Forbes. It's November 2023 is when I was reading the article. And they were talking about Elizabeth, and they were saying she is one of the wealthiest women out there. She is worth about $8.2 billion. She was a nurse and they call her a former subway heir. I'm assuming that means she got into subways early on or subway stock earlier on and has made a good living off of that. Either she did or her family, however she came about it. But what they were writing about was not because she is super wealthy. They were actually writing because they said that there is a new trend that women who are doing very well for themselves are giving to a lot of charities, wanting to just give and make charitable donations to many different institutions. But they don't want the acknowledgement. As Forbes put it, they didn't want the pomp and circumstance around it. And so it's really interesting that there are more and more people out there wanting to give. And this question comes up a lot for me. How can I give back to my favorite charitable organizations? And as we are heading into the holiday season, or I guess we're here now into the holiday seasons, and it's about peace, love, joy, happiness, making sure everybody is taken care of and feels the love. It comes up a lot. How can I give back? How can I make a difference in my community and make sure people are doing okay? And one thing that has come up and is kind of a trending topic, even though these kind of funds have been around since the 1930s, is what's called a donor advised fund. And what it is it's a charitable account that allows individuals, families, businesses to make a tax deductible donation into a fund that gets invested in the market and let's hope grows, right? So if you put in $1,000, maybe it'll go to 2,000 or 3,000, and then you can make donations to your favorite 501c3s. So maybe 500 goes to this organization and 200 goes to that. Doesn't have to be to all one 501c3. You can change your mind. You can have donations go out to lots of different things. And the nice thing about this is that your $1,000 that you put in there hopefully will make a bigger impact because it grows and you are actually able to give more than what you originally did. Now, the nice thing about this is you can get a tax deduction. You do have to have the funds in there by 12/31 of the year that you want the tax deduction for. And essentially there's a couple little rules that are here and there, but that's really the main gist of it. It's about putting away money now so that you can give in the future. And a lot of people ask, well, should I do this? Is this something I should do? It depends on your circumstances, right? Always make sure you talk to a financial professional and somebody who knows your background and really does a deep dive into what you're trying to accomplish before you do something like this. But I think since we are in that giving time of year, it is worth noting what they are, that they are available, and that maybe it would be a great way to make an impact. And maybe you don't do it this year. Maybe you don't give directly to a 501c3 this year, but maybe you can do it next year. And hopefully the funds have gotten bigger so that you can give even more than you wanted to. So if you have any other year-end tax planning, can't say that, year-end tax planning questions or just planning questions in general, we're here to help you. Feel free to set up a get to know you call. It's 15 minutes and hopefully you can get some great value out of that and some good resources if we're not the right fit for you. One Vision Retirement, your retirement in 2020 vision.